Hello, familia. Welcome, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. So, fam, guess what? I went to Sephora, got the new Fenty foundation, Luminous foundation. You know we have oily skin here. I did do my skincare. Solid skincare routine will help makeup last and look good all day long. Next step is priming. You know I love this primer. I'm running out of it again. It is the Cali Ray. It kind of mattifies in a luminous way. It blurs the skin. It makes the makeup adhere to the skin. Oh, I love it. We're gonna let this dry down because it needs a good 3 to 4 minutes to dry down, and then I'll be back. I put my headband on because my pelitos were looking crazy. Did I put my hair down? Oh, I think I like this better, right? I'm literally down to my last sponge because all my other sponges are flipping dirty. We are ready. This is how it looks. I got the shade 280. I thought I was like close to the shade 290, 300, but when I was at Sephora, I was swatching them. They would be a good tone, but the undertone is warm. I'm not warm. My undertone is neutral because I thought this whole time 280 would be too light. The bottle's the same as the original. It's the matte bottle, the same cap, a nice pump. Retails for $40. I do appreciate that the price has not gone up. It is the same price. From 2017, I cannot believe the brand's been here that long. I remember when it released. It's a little watery. Oh, it has good texture. I don't know if they're gonna discontinue the original. Yeah, this shade's good. See how it has like a good undertone? Not this hair. Hold on. Ooh, okay, pigment. Ooh, ooh. When I'm spreading it out on my face, it kind of feels wet a little bit. I'm gonna get my sponge. My sponge is damp. I'm gonna get whatever remains, blend out. Oh, this coverage is nice. It's pigmented, but it shears out. You get that lumi look. Yeah, I like the coverage. It's kind of thin and breathable. Pigmented. You see, it looks pretty natural. This is one layer, very light layer. Yeah, wow. Skin looks super bright here. Let's apply this side and I'm gonna give you info about this bad boy. The new Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Hydrating Foundation retails for $40. I'm in the shade 280. It comes in 50 shades. This is a hydrating and glowy foundation that's waterproof and reduces shine for a notch above natural finish. The coverage is medium. The finish is natural. Purchase mine at Sephora. Okay, I like giving us a very natural, lightweight, blurring look. And the sponge will always shear out, get a much more natural look. I'm like, okay, dang. It's pretty pigmented. It looks good. Let's see how it feels. Oh yeah, it's hydrating. It's not matte. You guys, I woke up early again. It's 6:30. I woke up at 5. So I'm like, we are moving and grooving. You typically want to wait to let your foundation dry down. You don't have to wait this long, but wait a minute or two. I promise you it's going to help with longevity. But I'm always a little extra, so we're going to wait 10 minutes. Okay, bye. Con todo el café. Girl, this is needed. When that coffee hits your body, there's nothing like it. Oh, this is hydrating. I feel like it does adhere to the skin. Like it's not gonna move. It does look a little better with this time we let it dry. It's smoother. It is sheer. You can see my manchas coming through. But again, the way we applied it today, it's in a sheer manner, which is why, you know, we're here 2 days. And you know, I love to build. So let's build. Did notice it does oxidize a tiny bit, maybe half a shade. What's tripping me out, but I think the matte one is like this, is how thin it is. Yet when you touch it, it has some oomph to it. It has some good texture to it. So what I'm gonna do is only add where I know my makeup either tends to fade or I need a little more coverage. Typically like my nose, especially the tip right there, be like right here. What I am noticing too is if you let it maybe sit on your hand, it does become a little thicker. Let's let this dry, maybe give it 30 seconds while you sip your coffee. When I use the sponge, I tap, 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 tap instead of move, move like that. This way, your product stays placed. Your product stays put where you placed it. That's what I'm trying to say. I get the creases of my nose, the bottom, and then I'm gonna get here. Yeah, it is a little sheer, but it's buildable. The manchas are kind of gone. Not gone, but you know, hidden with makeup. My skin looks like it just drank some water. It's definitely a natural luminous foundation, like the claims say. Let me add concealer and I'll be back. Let's set the skin with, you know, my Makeup Forever setting powder. I'm going to press this in, making sure we are locked in all day with this foundation. Oh, it's hydrating still. It's crazy because it doesn't feel like it would remain this hydrating, but it does. You typically know that when you set, it's not dry. That's not a bad thing, but it's not wet. You don't want it to be too wet because that's when it feels and it may look like it's sitting on top of the skin. Setting your skin does help your makeup last a lot longer. I set a lot because I do have oily skin. If you have drier skin, I wouldn't set as much. I'll probably just focus on the T-zone. Some people also set with the foundation powder that will provide more coverage. My reviews, I don't ever do that because we're testing the liquid foundation out. But look, it looks good. It does this smoothing effect. I'm all about smoothing. I love me a good blur situation. Let's finish up the face. Let's get this wear test started. Skin's looking good. I do feel like it's pretty mattified considering how hydrating this foundation is. However, you know I have oily skin. I wear my makeup for long periods and I don't touch up. I like this mattified look because throughout the day and skin warmth, things will warm up. Pretty good pigment. Nothing is accentuating like texture or anything. Pores are gone. By gone. Just feels like nothing's on the skin. We gotta see how it works all kinds of ways. Oh, my lip combos, this one right here, Huda Beauty Warm Brown and L'Oreal Nude Twinkle 610. Ooh. Okay, let's go in front of the window. It looks pretty good. You see that smoothing? I feel like I see a little bit of the hydration coming through. It definitely will come through throughout the day, especially because, you know, I don't, oh, hold on. Because I don't touch up my face. It feels nice. Very lightweight. Let's see how it wears on. Familia, I'm back. 12 hours. The sun's beaming. I did get some footage for you at around 2 or 3 o'clock. And at this point, it was a little bit radiant. This is a Luminous Natural Matte Foundation. So we know that I was going to be a little bit glowy and radiant because I do have oily skin. And I, of course, haven't touched up here. At the 12-hour mark, and let me see. I am radiant. I do have oily skin. It's a Luminous foundation. Everything looks good. You see nothing's breaking apart, especially around the mouth. I was eating a lot today. Around the nose, the crevices here, you can tell in the mouth. You see the mouth even right here, it's intact. All up in here. Chin. This smoothness, blurred effect that I've had all day long, I really freaking like. I didn't realize and I didn't read in the description that this was going to be as blurry as it is performing. Primer may help. I'm just kind of like, okay, this is how I would touch up my skin. Still have that luminous look because it's now mixed in with my oils and skin warmth. Damn, this looks good. Natural yet pigment with good coverage. I do think I could probably go with shade 290 also. I was looking today. This looks a little bit too red. As a first day, I like it. But you know, we will be here tomorrow morning. Hello, familia. I'm back. So yesterday, I'm like, you know what? Let me get another shade. I want to make sure we have the proper shade. So I got the shade 295. This is warm neutral. 280 is like a neutral. So let's see them both. I'm like, you know, wait. You know me. 280 is the one we used yesterday, which is this one. 295. This one's warm neutral. This is 295. 295, I mean. See the difference? I feel like this one's too red, this one's too warm. By the looks of it, the one we used yesterday looks good. But because we used it yesterday, let's use 295. Now looking at it close to this one, I can really see, I like this tone. Look on my hand. See the differences? Using the shade 295, and I am going to use this flat brush to give us thin layers. Ooh, this is warm. I want to do half the face. We're not gonna use primer. Does this have a scent? It does, but it's not perfumey and it's quite subtle. And then I'm gonna get my It Cosmetics brush. I really work this in, pressing it in. The shade's not bad. You can see the warmth a little bit. Yeah, we're still getting nice and smoothness here. See the before and after? Okay, consistency. You guys, it's so early again. My intention was to sleep in this weekend. I saw this foundation was releasing, but because I have the vlog due at the end of the month, I have to film this for you. When I wake up, I'm like super tired and I'm like sluggish and lethargic, but then after I wake up, I'm up. I'm ready to go, and then I'm happy it's like 8 o'clock and I finished filming. It's not a bad thing. It's always just hard at the beginning, you know? What I like about this foundation is how hydrating, blurring, and pigmented it is. Sometimes you don't get all that in a foundation. You either get a lot of hydration or a lot of pigment. Foundations are being made this way a lot more regularly. I like to show you how foundations work with no primer in case you don't wear primer, or just to see how the foundation itself works. You know, I like to give you the real deal. You don't see texture. You see how wet my skin looks? Like I drank some water. Ooh. Ooh, nothing's separating. Mouth area looks good. Nothing's peeling. It is 6:56. You see how it's kind of smoothing already? The longer it sits on your skin, it activates and it does this smoothing. Ooh. Okay, back. Ooh, this coffee is hitting the spot already. It feels a little more hydrating. That is transferring a little bit. I do like the coverage better today. The brush will always give you more coverage. Wait a minute, because you know how I do. This one is pigmented where we don't need to do a lot. Do you know if the matte is being discontinued? You guys are always in the know. You always know the tea. A lot of time before me. Luminous for sure. And with the brush, I always tap it and not swipe, because that causes streaks. Look, this is a dream for my dry skin girlies. Yeah. Set the skin with the one size translucent powder. I really want to work it in very well today because we don't have primer and this is a Lumi foundation. Let's see how it goes. I'm working it in, pressing it in. I'm using a different, I was going to say pump. What is this called? Puff. Because I washed all my brushes yesterday, all my brushes, sponges. I literally ran out of everything. That's really what motivated me to do it, because if I could have kept going, I would have kept going. Ooh, where's that down? This thing is not gonna move. I have a little bit of a white cast because of the powder. It's not the foundation, it's more the powder. Oh wow, this set well. I'm gonna finish up the face. Be back, lista pa'l día. Let's see the shade. Oh wait, this shade looks good. A little warmer. I love how smooth it is, although we don't have the help of a primer. That's always telling of a foundation, of the quality, the way it just lays on the skin. It set well. Dry products went on well. Sometimes like it can pull product up, especially in the nose area. I do find that that happens with things that are really thin in texture. It has like the perfect medium texture. It's not too thin, not too thick. As my lip combo is warm brown from La Jura and 610 Nude Twinkle. Kept the same lip as yesterday, but I changed it up. Yesterday I filled in my lip with the lip liner. Today I just outlined it. The lip gloss made it a little bit lighter. See how you could play up makeup? Let's go in front of the window and then we'll see the shade. Foundation. This shade, I don't know, I kind of like it. It looks pretty good. A little, is it warm? You know, I like to match it with like my shoulders and stuff. The smoothness, very similar results application wise and look wise as yesterday. So let's get all up in here. You see how everything's nice and smooth? Like, girl, oh, let's see how it wears with no primer. Familia, I'm back. It's been 12 hours that we've had the foundation on with no primer. I did get you some footage at around, I think 2:30, just to show you how the skin was progressing. Things were looking good. I didn't see anything different from the morning time. Just skin warmth, nothing out of the ordinary. Here we are. Look how good this looks. This is truly a lightweight, luminous, longwear blurring foundation. Literally what the description says is literally what you get in this foundation. Fenty always does makeup well. I've never found that their products fail or are just bad. I think this is beautiful. My skin looks stunning. It is long wearing. I'm a little bit oilier today because I don't have primer, but look, you see how everything's well put together? Here, a little separation separation, that's where the primer comes in and holds it a little bit longer. But granted, it's been 12 hours and I haven't touched up. Girl, gastada not here. Looking so good, looking radiant, looking beautiful. I like this. I think it worked out very well. And the price is $40. This is honestly now below the average price of a $50 foundation. And the shades, so $295 fits my neck a little bit better, but I like $280 because of the red undertone. I feel like it photographed better on my skin tone because I'm a little bit of a neutral cool tone. If you're my tone, both of these work. $280 is my preference. This is the one I probably would stick to. $295 works well too. So we kind of have two foundation shades for us, you know? And let me know, have you picked this up? Are you planning on picking it up? Did you like the original? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for asking me to review this because I'm always so happy to review new makeup for you and I love it so much and I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button there or there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!